So I had a conversation with a good friend of mine uh, a couple days ago, and we was just talking about life and where we are right now today, and how everything is going, and what's transpired, and everything like that. And I'm sitting here listening to this brother talk, and he was basically telling me that you know, either he's doing good at school or he's slacking off in the gym, or either he's, doing good at work or he's kind of falling back at home, or he's doing good in one area and basically not so good in the other area. And as I was basically processing, this, I'm sitting here listening to him and I'm processing this information. And as I'm comprehending it and trying to filter everything that this brother is telling me, and I said, you know what? It sounds like you just out of alignment, man. It's not, you're just out of alignment, bro. It's not, I mean, sometimes when it's like a vehicle, it's like a car. When sometimes you drive in that vehicle and you let the wheel go and it'll just go on and drift to the left. Or if you're driving down the highway and you let it go because you try to charge your phone up real quick or whatever you got going, and it just drifts to the right. It just needs a wheel alignment. That's it. We got to be able to be all the way in alignment with not only with the universe, but we have to also be in alignment with our creator, with God. We got to be all the way in alignment. You understand what I'm saying? And with alignment, you have to add in balance, because sometimes we can be in the gym getting a lot of gains and focusing on the diet plan and focusing on the water intake and your vitamins and your protein, and you're so consumed and you're giving it all into the gym, into your workout fitness program. But guess what? You haven't been to church in months. It's unbalanced. So sometimes you're doing so good with school in the school curriculum, but guess what? You're having some serious problems and some serious issues in the household. So sometimes we got to make sure we keep an eye on that balance, because once we become imbalanced, that's when it get wobbly, and you don't know which you're trying to hold the. So in between the wheel alignment and the balance, we got to make sure we stay mindful of that. Because what happens in the vehicle when you don't get that wheel alignment? It gets worse. You have to get that wheel alignment, and it's just this. It's no different with us. We have to make sure we are in alignment with the universe. We have to be in alignment, because when you're not in alignment, it seems like, for me anyway, speaking from my own personal experiences, when I'm not in alignment, I'm trying to force things. Does that make sense? When it's in other words, it's not really meant for it to happen the way I want it to happen. But guess what? I want to try to force my way and make it happen. And that's not, I'm out of alignment. That's not how it's supposed to work. You understand what I'm saying? And so we just got to be mindful of that. And it's hard. It's challenging. It's a tedious process, because we get caught up with work and school and the gym and family and church and this and that, and we get so caught up with you look up and it was Monday, and before you actually sit down and took note and became conscious of what was going on, it's Friday night. And if you're really not conscious enough of what's happening, you'll go on for 2 or 3 months like this, man. You could literally go on for 2 or 3 months, 6 months them pass, and you don't realize, like, man, what is going on with me, man? You breaking down. You're breaking down, man. And so we got to be mindful of that wheel alignment. We got to be mindful of to stay in balance. We have to, because if not, it could most definitely take a turn for the worse, man. I mean, for real.